Lunge out, press down, feel a stretch through your hips, and then an internal rotation, and then back up. Okay, as you're doing this exercise, make sure your back leg is straight. So again, I'm going to go down into a lunge. My back leg stays straight. Press down, internal rotation. My legs stay straight the whole time. Come back down, stand straight up. Yeah. Forward lunge, pretty standard. You're going to step straight out, and all you're doing is dropping down. Okay, making sure your toe isn't coming over top of your toes, or your knee not over top of your toes. Drop straight down, straight back up, come back, step forward again, drop straight down again, making sure that your knee doesn't cross your toes and that you're just dropping this back leg straight back up, back together, and then you're done. Okay, for your dumbbell swings, I'm using a kettlebell, but you can use a dumbbell from the gym or whatever you have at home. Okay, wide stance. You're going to drop down, use your hips to swing forward, pushing through your heels, pushing the weight through the air, and pushing back up. Making sure the whole time, keeping your core nice and tight, getting a good rhythm, and pushing the weight using your lower body. For the groin rockers, you're going to go on one knee, you're going to have this foot on the ground extended, this leg fully extended, and all you're doing is rocking back and forth, making sure that you're feeling a stretch in your groin. Okay, after you feel a stretch, then you switch legs and you're going to rotate and rock on the other groin. If you want to feel a different stretch, you can point your toes up, feel a little more in your hamstring, but if your foot's down, flat on the ground, you're going to feel a good stretch in your groin. Again, starting from a half kneeling stance, you're going to have the leg up in the direction that you're pushing. So if I'm going to push off this leg, it means I'm going to run in that direction. So you're going to push off that leg, and then you're going to sprint 10 meters. So all it is it's a reactive sprint to get off the ground as quick as you can. So you're going to push up and sprint as quick as you can, sprint for 10 meters, and then rotate, go on the other leg. So if I'm going to go in the other direction, I'm going to put this leg up. Again, reactive sprint, get up, turn as quick as you can. Lateral bounds are going to start on one leg. You're going to, similar to your hockey stride, you're going to bound out, stick the landing, move forward, stick the landing, forward, stick the landing. So as you get better and more comfortable with it, you want to push farther. You want to use the power in your legs to push you as far as you can. Stick that landing. If you start to shake, get your balance, stick that landing again, and then get ready to take off. So it's not about speed, it's about control and stability. We're good. Good. You can edit. Perfect. For your RNF progressions, what you're going to do is you're going to go on all fours. Again, it's about stability. It's not about speed. First thing you're going to do is put one leg out. You want your lower back to stay nice and flat. You're going to tuck it back in, put the other leg back out. Okay, so everything should be done nice and controlled. If you get really good at that, you can go opposite arm, opposite leg. So your same arm going out at the same time. Again, your back stays nice and flat. You want everything through here to stay nice and tight. Tight core, back through again. Okay, so as you're doing your stair workout for your conditioning, your energy system development, we're going to try to find a set of stairs that has at least 10, 12 stairs if you can, and you're going to skip a step every time. So don't worry about the touches or the amount of taps that you touch on the stair. You want to time it, you want to make sure that you're pushing yourself and your cardio. So what you're going to do is you're going to start here, you're going to skip a step all the way up. Okay, on the way back down, you come back down as quick as you can. Making sure that you're safe the whole time. Skip the step all the way up. And then back down normally. For your glute stretch, there's different variations, standing or laying down. You're going to cross your leg. You're going to lean back. Put your arm between the little triangle that you've made. And you're going to pull in. So you're going to feel a stretch through the bent leg. As soon as you're done that, hold that 30-40 seconds, switch legs, stretch the other one out. Stretch out your hip flexors so the muscle is going in front of your quads. You're going to put your toe on the wall here. Your other foot's in front. Make sure that's in a good stable position. Again, toe not over, or knee not over top of the toes. And you're just going to lean into it, rotate your pelvis a little bit so that you're pushing here. Feel a stretch through the front of your leg there. Good. Okay, so for your spine legs on wall, you're going to get yourself as close to the wall as you can. Your legs are in a V, you can push yourself closer again. And you're just feeling a stretch through your hamstrings here, pushing against the wall to feel a little bit of a stronger stretch. For your windmill exercise, you're going to start off, your leg is supported by something underneath, so either a foam roller or a medicine ball, whatever you have. Your body's laying in a T. Your eyes are looking at this arm over here. You're going to bring it across the grass or across the ground, watching it the whole time. Comes together, back across. Comes back all the way, watching your hand nice and slow. Comes together, back across. So everything is nice and controlled. You want to make sure that you're getting rotation through your spine, that everything's ready to go before your workout. Ankle mobility, your foot's going to be relatively close to the wall, just touching your toes. And you're going to be out and you're going to touch the wall there. And you're going to push to the inside, to the outside, back to the middle. Okay, so it's just small motions with your ankles, but again, going in 3 different directions. So off to the side, down the middle, and off to the other side, making sure that your ankle is stable, working the little muscles so that when you go to do your speed and agility work, that your ankles are strong. Good. Scap push-up, you're going to go into your regular push-up position, and all you're going to do is you're going to drop, squeezing your shoulder blades together, push back up. Drop, squeezing your shoulder blades, push back up. So it's not a full push-up. All you're doing is you're working to get your shoulder blades pushed together, pushing them back. push together, pushing them back out. So you're building the strength in the little muscles around your shoulder blades. Your wall slides are going to start close to the wall. You're going to put your arms kind of in a W position, both arms at 90 degrees. You're going to push up against the wall, pull off in a Y, push back on the wall, slide back down to the starting position. Again, pushing back up, come off the wall, squeezing your shoulder blades together, pushing back on the wall, sliding back down. For your crossover progression, you're going to start off in a regular athletic stance. You're going to cross over as quick as you can, gain your stability back. Okay, reset your position, cross over as quick as you can, regain your stability. Once that gets easy, you're going to go back, and then you're going to come back to your starting position all in one movement. So you're going to cross over, back to your starting position. Once that gets easy again, you can cross over, and then take off in a sprint. So it's about progressing, but you want to make sure that you have that stability first, that you're stable in that position with a powerful crossover. So it's not just a little step, you want to get as much power out of it as you can, and then be able to take off in a sprint and use that power that you've generated. Parallel med ball slams, what you want to do is get a ball that's going to bounce. This one obviously doesn't bounce. You can find a plastic one that bounces or a rubber one that's going to bounce. What you want to do is get in a good solid position where you can use your momentum. So you're going to bend down, then you're going to throw it against the wall that way. So you want as much momentum as you can get from that swing to throw the ball against the wall. If you have a bouncy med ball, it's going to bounce back at you. You can grab it, continue your reps. If you have one like me that doesn't bounce, you have to go pick it up every repetition. So it's a bit inconvenient, but you're going to go down into your squat. So you're loading this leg, rotate, throw it against the wall, then you're going to go down, pick it back up, and rotate. You can also have a variation where you slam on the ground. So you're coming up nice and tall, using your momentum through your hips. So you're going to come up, bounce, slam down on the ground, pick it back up, slam it back on the ground. Perfect. So for your plank, opposite arm, opposite leg lift, it's exactly what it sounds like. Start in a typical plank position on your hands. As soon as you're comfortable there, you lift your opposite arm, opposite leg off the ground, touch back down, again rotate to the other side. You want to keep a strong core, make sure you're stable, come back down, rotate again. Oh, look at you. Okay. Can you squat a little bit, like maybe bend your knees? Oh, look at you, an athlete. Shoulder L with rotation. You're just gonna form an L with your shoulder. Looks pretty simple. And you rotate down, rotate back up. Rotate down, rotate back up. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, or if you have shoulder injuries, you may want to get a band and hold on to a band as you do it so that you get a little bit more resistance. But if you're comfortable just for your mobility, just doing this typical motion, getting the small ligaments and muscles and joints ready to go in your shoulders, then you can do that way. Making sure that, again, you're staying at 90 degrees and that you're parallel here, that you're up nice and high, you're not down here. you're up nice and high and you're rotating, trying to get all those muscles ready to go. For pec stretch, you're going to find the wall. You're going to go up nice and close to the wall, and then you're going to rotate out. So your arm is pressing against the wall as close as you can. Your body's getting ready to rotate the other way. Should feel a stretch all the way through here. As soon as you're done that side, you switch, rotate against the wall. You can stretch the other side up.